Hey guys, so I have a rather cool video for you. Couple of people have asked me about Ronnie James Dio, so I thought I'd show you my Dio collection. I know I'm missing a couple of the live on CD and a couple of like the Blu-ray, DVD, etc. But I do, and I'm missing Strange Highways. For some reason, I thought I had it in my collection, but looking through, I'm missing it in my collection. So it's the only studio album by Dio that I am missing. But other than that, I've got virtually everything. And I shall show you my CD and vinyl collection. I do have Holy Diver on cassette, and then I also have the Last in Line, and I think it's Lock Up the Walls on cassette, because I'm amongst my cassettes. So I think it's them three. I'm pretty sure there might be one other, but not quite sure. And then I have I think it's Specials from the Spectrum or something on VHS, so it's in my collection somewhere. But I'll show you my Dio. I have the 2-disc edition of Magica. It's the reissue they done. I was missing a couple of albums and it's popped up as they popped up the 2-disc edition, so I grabbed them, and I grabbed the I think it was four that was available, and I've recently just purchased two more which I turn up, so I'll show you in this video. But it's a 2-disc edition, so you get obviously the first disc, you get the whole of Magica, and then you get recorded live on the Magica Tour 2001, so it's various songs from the Magica Tour. I was happy to get that in my collection. They popped up on Amazon a while ago, and I thought, well, it was available for pre-order, so I pre-ordered them all. I know you can get the first, I think it's the first 4 albums or something like that as 2-disc editions, and I do intend to get them, but they've popped up, they're silly money, but I do want them in my collection, so that is something that I will be adding to my collection. Then the next one is Killing the Dragon. It's the 2-disc edition. You get this one, the extra disc is live on the Killing the Dragon Tour 2002-2003. So it's just 6 songs from that tour. It would have been cool if they would have gave a full disc with say 14-15 songs, which was a full gig from this tour. It would have been cool, but 6 songs, not bad as a extra disc. Then right, the next one is Master of the Moon. Absolutely love this album. Dio has never made a bad album. Fantastic throughout his career. All albums have been consistent. This one you get the extra disc is live on the Master of the Moon tour 2004/2005. So it's various songs from them songs live, plus classics like Black Sabbath's Heaven and Hell, and then Rock and Roll Children and Rainbow in the Dark, which is pretty cool. Then I have the anniversary edition of Angry Machines. You get the extra disc, which is recorded live on the Angry Machines tour 1997, and this one seems to be a full gig. So this one you get like 12 songs, so from the track listing it does seem to be a full gig, but fantastic album. And I love Hunter of the Heart off this album, and Master of the Moon, I love the title track, and off Killing the Dragon, title track's fantastic. I also love Push, brilliant song, and also Along Came a Spider, thought it was pretty cool. Then Magica, it's just a whole album in full is brilliant, and the Magica story is absolutely fantastic. Then we have the standard edition of Lock Up the Walls. I will be looking, because I've been told by a few people there's a 2-disc edition, a special edition, so I'm on the hunt for it, and if it's out there I'll look on Discogs and stuff, but I will be adding it to my collection, because I collect of bands. I always collect the 2-disc edition, because I always like the extra disc where you get like demos, B-sides, live and stuff like that, so I always add them to my collection because it's just me. I love all the bonus content, and sometimes you get some B-sides that are absolutely fantastic songs, and they blow some of their songs off the studio album out the water. The next one is Dream Evil, just a standard one. I do want the 2-disc edition. I've been heard there was a 2-disc edition, so their first, I think it's first 4 studio albums or something. Supposedly there is 2-disc editions out. I know there's one for Holy Diver because I've seen it, and you get an extra disc which is I think it's King Biscuit's Flower Arrow or something like that. This is a live performance from that one, which I will be looking for it. I'm on the hunt, but it popped up in HMV a while ago, £25, which I thought £25 was a bit steep, so I passed on it. But I should have really picked it up and just bit the bullet and paid it. Then we have Sacred Heart, brilliant album. Hungry for Heaven. I also love Rock and Roll Children. That's one of my favourite Dio songs, Rock and Roll Children. Absolutely fantastic. And off Dream Evil, or Dream Evil's my favourite track. And off Lock Up the Walls, I love Hey Angel, also Night Music. Absolutely brilliant songs. Then we have The Last in Line. I do want the 2-disc edition, but I'll pick it up at some point. I'm curious what's on the 2nd disc, so I'm eager to get that in my collection. Mystery, Evil Eyes, I Speed at Night, The Last in Line, We Rock, Egypt, The Chains Are Off. Absolutely incredible album. Then we have my favourite Dio album, which is obviously their debut album, which is Holy Diver. And this one is the just as collected, remastered. So you get an extra track, and it's Ronnie James Dio interview 2005, which is a pretty cool interview just to learn from about Dio. Favourite song off this album, which is my all-time favourite Dio song, and that's Rainbow in the Dark. Absolutely brilliant. I seen Dio in Birmingham many moons ago. I think it was 2006, between 2006 and 8, something like that. I did in Birmingham, and it was a carling academy at the time, and the first track he came out to was the intro, and that track he came out to Holy Diver, and that was brilliant. And I stuck my hand out and gave Dio the horns, and he stuck his hand out and gave me the horns, and he touched my hand, and I swore I'm never going to wash my hand again. And when I seen him, proper short arse, absolutely fantastic. And what was cool, Girl School were backing, which I didn't know much about them, but after seeing them, I was like, love them live, so I had to collect their albums. Another great band, and seeing him live was absolutely brilliant, especially when he played Rainbow in the Dark. That was it. Oh, I was gone. Brilliant. It's a shame he passed away. I was gutted, because he's one of my all-time favourite solo artists, and if it wasn't for Ronnie James Dio Rainbow, then Dio Rainbow and that sort of stuff, then I wouldn't have the genre today known as power metal, because thanks to Dio, he paved the way for it. One of my idols. He was absolutely fantastic, brilliant singer. The next one I have, which a friend got me this for one Christmas, because I saw it and said it looked cool, and it's just the first 5 Ronnie James Dio albums in one. As the in small sleeves, and so they're just in small sleeves. They're basically like vinyls, so you get like mini vinyls, but it's CD. And he got it me, and I thought I'll add that to my collection. And a few people are like, you've got the album, so why do you need it? And it says, well, I intend to drive, so I'm starting to learn to drive, but because of COVID, not being able to, so that's been on the back burner. But when I drive, these are perfect for the car, so 5 in 1, absolutely perfect. I have Freedom Call, I think it's Queensryche, I have a Black Sabbath, Motorhead, Iron Maiden, and a few others, so just 5 in 1, which I picked up online. And I also have the entire back catalogue of Judas Priest as like that in a box, and it's just a Rob Alford era up until I think it's Angel of Retribution, and that cost me like £30, so you get the back catalogue of Judas Priest and best of and stuff. Right, the next one is Dio the Collection, Greatest Hits of Dio. Thought it was cool, and I grabbed it because of Sacred Heart Live, Last in Line, and Straight Through the Heart Live, and Stand Up and Shout. So I wasn't sure if the live tracks are from any concert, but some bands release a best of and the live tracks, so unreleased live. So it's why I grabbed it, and I thought I'd grab it to my collection. The next one, which cost me, this was £1 from a charity shop, but somebody paid a £5 from, not sure if it's HMV, but I snapped it up, and it's Diamonds, the best of Ronnie James Dio. The best of Dio, should I say. So that's all, that's his the best of just stuff from Dio, which I thought was pretty cool. It's up to a certain album. This was released in 1992, so I'm not sure if it's up to Lock Up the Walls. And I know Dio has another best of out, which I've been looking for. It's actually called Ronnie James Dio, and it's a 2-disc best of, and it features his career from Elf, Rainbow, Black Sabbath, and also Dio. So it's got everything kind of from his career, which I have been looking for. Then we have the next one is When It Don't Fall Out, and it's called Snapshot, which is the includes 4 collectible snapshots, which is like 3 studio songs, should I say, and then 4 studio songs, and then 6 live tracks, as you can see. And then you get 4 postcards of various postcards of Ronnie James Dio, which I thought was absolutely brilliant, which is well cool. I thought that was cool when I found that you got the postcards with it. I was like, that is really cool. But basically I collect everything, so when I see best ofs and live and stuff, I collect it all. Then we move on to the live. Bear with me. I have a hell of a lot of Ronnie James Dio live. Start off with their first live release, which was Intermission on CD. That was like £10 off a market stall, because there was a guy selling like records and whatnot, and I nearly, ripped his hand off, because I had to have it in my collection. I wanted it that much. I was been after it, so I paid it. And so this next one is Holy Diver Live, 2-disc. I am looking for the video footage. I think you can get it on DVD and Blu-ray, so we'll be getting that. As I've said, I don't have no Dio on DVD. I will be getting some, but I have all the audio. I'm just looking for the DVD/Blu-ray, and I've just got that one on VHS. When at some point I'll dig it out and do a video on it. Then we have Dios Inferno, the Last in Live. I'm not sure if it's from the Last in Line tour, which is pretty cool. Track listing is absolutely brilliant. They play also some Rainbow, like Man on the Silver Mountain, Long Live Rock and Roll, and then some Sabbath like The Mob Rules. So I'm happy. I was happy to get that one on my collection. Then we have, I'm pretty sure this was his last official release. The last official live one, newish one. And that's Evil or Divine live in New York City. I know you can get the DVD, and I will intend to get it, but I grabbed it and it was like in CX, and it come up for like £2, so I absolutely had to have that in my collection. Then we have Dio Live 1986, live in Philly, which is Finding a Sacred Heart, which is, I'm pretty sure it's from, not sure it's a Sacred Heart tour. Grab that in my collection. Had to. Absolutely brilliant. Then I found this one, which is called Dio Live We Rock, and it's the this one is audio, and this too is a DVD. So this one live from the Civic Auditorium, 1985, and then the DVD is a Spectrum, so I'm not sure if that's special from the Spectrum, but it come up like, pretty sure it was like £5, so I seen it and I grabbed it anyway, and I honestly thought the audio was a best of. And then the DVD, I thought, I'm curious what the DVD was, and then when I found out it's 2 gigs, which I thought that is absolutely cool. Then I got this one off the official Dio website because it popped up and I never knew it was released, but it's live 1983 and 1987, live at Donington, which is obviously now they renamed it to the Download Festival many years ago. But one of the shows, as I've listened to the show, and he actually mentions Dio, that this was the first performance, the one of them's the very first performance under the name Dio. Then I think they're the passes, which is wow cool. I know that, yeah, so they're laminated passes, which was cool. Because I think it's the 1983 one. I'm pretty sure when he says about Holy Diver, so it says this is our new band Dio, and they play stuff off their debut album Holy Diver at the time, which I thought that was cool. But so I've been trying to find a gig because somebody said there's one available, and it's Ronnie's very first show as Dio on audio, and I said if I could get that in my collection, that would be absolutely fantastic. So I'd love to get that in my collection. The next one is Transmission Impossible. It's 3 full gigs. It's Spokane's Coliseum, WA, somewhere in America, 1984, and then Disc 2's FM broadcast at the Bronco Bowl, Dallas, Texas, 1990. And Disc 3 is the Edge, Palo Alto, CA, 2nd of October 1994. So as you can see, it's sorry about the lighting, it's 3 full gigs. So that was on Amazon, popped up available for pre-order, so it was a no-brainer. Obviously snapped it up, and there is a few more out, like a few more on airwaves and stuff, which I will be collecting, because I have them in my collection, because obviously big Dio fan. I've got a few Iron Maiden turning up like that, so I always collect them because I love hearing some of the as they call the bootlegs from various tours, which is pretty cool. The next one is this one is Aliens in Antwerp, which was recorded in 2000, which I absolutely love this one. It's a whole of Magica in full. He plays a whole album in full, plus extra an encore of Holy Diver, Rainbow in the Dark, The Last in Line, Man on the Silver Mountain / Long Live Rock and Roll. But the super cool thing about this one is track 13 to 15, which is Rainbow in the Dark, The Last in Line, Man on the Silver Mountain, Long Live Rock and Roll. They have 2 special guests, and that is Bruce Dickinson and Nico McBrain of Iron Maiden, which is pretty cool. And during Rainbow in the Dark, you get Bruce Dickinson singing, and part of the lyrics when he starts singing something like I don't even know what I'm singing, or something like that, because he doesn't know, he butchers the lyrics. But I thought it was absolutely brilliant. It's a brilliant concert, and if you want to hear the whole of Magica in full, I highly recommend you buying that and getting it in your collection. Superb for a bootleg, as they call it. This one's recorded in 1994, Milwaukee, if that's how you pronounce it, broadcast. And it's Ronnie's birthday show. So it's for Ronnie's birthday in 1994. This was Henry W. Major Festival Park, Milwaukee, WI, 10th of July 1994. I'm not sure what tour it would be, but I thought it was pretty cool to get that in my collection. So another one from Amazon. Right, I have one more CD to show you, and this one was also from Amazon, and it's On Wings of Fire, live 1983. Recorded live at Santa Monica Civic Auditorium, CA, October the 7th, 1983. And it's pretty cool that the cover's got a dragon on. Anything with dragons on, and I'm absolutely love it. It's why I'm a huge power metal fan, because when they mention singing about dragons and that sort of stuff is absolutely brilliant. So that's my CD collection of Dio. I have 2 more to show you, should I say. I had these turn up like 2 days ago, so I will be doing unboxing videos. And it's the deluxe 2 CD media book, newly created cover art, and that is Holy Diver Live, the 2 CD, and Evil or Divine Live in New York City. The Evil or Divine Live in New York City features more tracks on it, because the one I have, the standard, which I've had a while, is just a single disc. This is the 2-disc edition, so you get some live tracks on there which are unreleased. 4 bonus tracks from the also include 4 bonus tracks from the 1998 to 2004 studio albums, which for the first time ever, the complete show, including never released versions of Lords of the Last Day and more. So there's some songs I know which isn't on the other, and it says you get includes 4 bonus tracks from the audio studio albums, but it doesn't say on the back which tracks are on it, and this one, it says the same, so you get some extra tracks, but it doesn't show the on the back what the tracks are, so I'm not sure if they just fade out and fade into them, which is pretty cool. So that's my CD collection of Ronnie James Dio. Now I shall show you my vinyl collection. I do have a few. I don't have every studio album, and I know they've just re-released a load as 2020 and 2021 editions, so I will be picking them up. But these are my original ones. I have Holy Diver on vinyl. Then I have bear with me, Lock Up the Walls on vinyl. I wouldn't mind getting the rest of them, so we'll get the rest of his catalogue on vinyl. And obviously the Strange Highways on CD. It's the one I'm missing, so we'll pick that up. I thought I had it, but I know every time I've had available funds, and after I've realised that it's just gone out my head, and I realised I should have picked up the Dio. So when I get available funds, it's the album I will be picking up, and I'll get it brand new, so I'll be doing an unboxing video on it. Then we have The Last in Line. These are the original pressings. They're not the reissues that come out in 2019, 2020 and this year. So they're original ones. And some of them were from car boots, because I go around the car boots and collect stuff. So I pick them up, and usually, even if I got the album, I normally pick them up for like £1 or something, and then I just give them to friends, and I check the barcode and stuff to see if they're original pressings and stuff like that. Then we have Dream Evil on vinyl. Next one is The Sacred Heart on vinyl. Sacred Heart is absolutely brilliant. Then this was actually £1 off a car boot, and the minute I seen it, I was pinching myself, and I calmly said to him, how much of the vinyl? I think he said £1, so I had to stop myself. But the minute I walked off, I gave a loud scream and then done a little dance, and everybody was looking at me strange, thinking what's the matter with him. And I thought, I've just got Intermission on vinyl, and the sound near enough mint condition. I thought, oh, I'm so happy I got that in my collection. The next one is the 30th anniversary collector's edition. It's 3 LP Gates fold set on red vinyl, and it's Holy Diver Live. It popped up on eBay, and it was available. It was bid, because I was looking through Dio, and somebody put it up there, and it was bid, and it was some like £3 start bid, and I thought I'll go up to £20, because I know this is like 30 something. I won it for like £19 something, so I was happy to get that in my collection, and especially on vinyl. Hearing the whole album in full is absolutely brilliant. Then we have a couple of the 12-inch singles. I have Mystery. I do have some 7-inch singles. They're with my 7-inch collection, so I will dig them out at some point, and I'll do a video on my 7-inch. I only have something like 60 to 77-inch of various bands, but I will be getting some more. Then we have the single for Holy Diver, where you get Evil Eyes and Don't Talk to Strangers as extra tracks. Then this one was £4 and off a car boot. A guy was selling it and obviously paid it, but it's a Chris Tetley interviews, rock sagas, and it's a picture disc of Ronnie James Dio. I know also available in the series you can get Bon Jovi, Europe, Meatloaf, Zeppelin, ZZ Top, Whitesnake, Metallica, Manowar and Ozzy. I have been having a look online to see if I can find these, so there's another 9 and I will be grabbing these in my collection and getting the rest of them. I do want them in my collection, so I have been keeping an eye out for them. And I've not played it obviously because it's a picture disc, as you know. I don't play picture discs. I was meant to have a couple of things turn up today, a massive haul. I think it was like 6 CDs and 2 vinyl, but every one of them was just at the thing saying delivery date pending, which is a pain in the arse. So yeah, that's my Ronnie James Dio collection. I do have a couple of Dio shirts and some posters and stuff, but they're all in with my posters, and at some point I will do a video on my band posters. I've got over 100 from various different genres of the rock and metal, so I will be doing a video on that. So yeah, I hope the video isn't too long and I hope you enjoy looking at my Dio collection. I will be adding to it, as I've said, and collecting the DVDs and the Blu-ray and stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope you're keeping safe, and see you in the next video, and stay safe.